In case you forgot, we're in chapter 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play Princess Evangile. Also, we're playing. We are continuing on with the plot that may or may not actually be a good plot. It's all debatable. During the break between classes, we said someone was quick to scold me. Heaven's sake, what were you thinking? Sorry. I was talking about it. You weren't there, so you didn't see what was like in the dining hall this morning. The baker had filled me up, so I ended up skipping breakfast. Whole school was in an uproar. It's really quite incredible. Right, sorry. Okay, sombre. I forgot what it means. I know I looked it up a while ago, but I can't remember what it means. When I look at that sombre scanner wasn't there. At least if this ended up in the paper, I know what I would do. Sombre scanner? That's what it means. Okay. News Club-based reporter. It means scanner of the dark. Oh, Tommy-san. Touches that little dot by her. What happened? The information is so muddled, I don't even know what to think. I'm sorry I went Wester, but yeah, that's really not what happened. I've heard people talk about Mariko-san and Mitsuki-san as well. There's some part in this? Yeah, the one before she got ruined my underwear. Got so quiet, people seem to be listening in. I explain what happened. Really? What a curious story. But the student council president is concerned about my behavior, I guess. That's the feeling I got. Save the end though. Jill resolved the whole misunderstanding. You were truly naive. What do you mean? Nothing. What a bummer. It was big parade. Tiny-san came to visit. She stood by me desk lamenting. Can't believe we missed out on that scoop. I'm more worried to tell a sombre scanner. It wasn't a scoop, you know. Just the matter was really mundane. So they're going to do anything I say. Okay. As long as you're on my side, I don't care. Even though one truth, the facts can come out different in writing. That's what it means to be a reporter. Honestly, it wouldn't make things up. I don't mean to make you look bad necessarily either, Masai-san. Neutral and impartial, fair and balanced. That's the motto of La Mode Quotidienne. I don't know French. That's the name of the news club's newspaper. It means the fashion day or something like that. You know when I had a calendar that was like that? I burned it. You don't believe me? Look at this paper. Writes about you with no rose-colored glasses. Is it yesterday? I had to see it too. The text of my interview along with comments from Risa-san and others. It really wasn't partially written. I found nothing to complain about. Concerned was the matter of my family history. I admitted to it myself, so there was no use stressing over it now. This time said, I was not my father. Even made a bad first impression. As long as they put on a good face, they'll forget about it eventually. I can't have faith in that. These additions are used to fill gaps in time. Sometimes. Sometimes they just go, you know, if you're making a video, you should cut here. But it's only been a few minutes. We had lunch at noon. Mrs. San and I headed for Maria Hall. We had gone after class the day before as well. That's what we were doing there. There's a vote for society leader. Where are we? This is Maria Hall. How's the student council and the White Lily and Red Rose Society rooms? Wow, the answer is twitching from the door within the campus building. That's what it is. Maria Hall is one of the older buildings. So what happens now? I said, vote choose to lead the White Lily Society. You have no competition. There's no point to the vote. One person is running. One person is voting if there's any competition. It's... You're in charge. There's no point for the vote. It's just a quick waste of time. Rita-san's gaze fell on her wristwatch. Voting at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, Saya-san, but could you wait with me until it ends? Sure. Past George tried to see if anyone had come. I don't know if anyone will come after all. They all returned their arm ribbons to Rise-san. Those are proof of their participation in an association. They are a bit like membership badges. Sharing them meant... When a certain event occurred in the dorms when I was at Job Corps, the person who had done it had lost his privileges. Had lost his job, if you will. We all had jobs in the dorm. At that point, in protest, everyone else quit their jobs, took off our badges, handed them back. The person who gave us out in the first place. All of us did it. Didn't change anything. I don't know why I didn't. How did it gonna show? I win by default. So it was a side room. Most identical to the Red Rose room, so you need to be careful when you come here. It was dirty. Smack in the center of the room was a voting box, which like the one used in real elections. Well, you just have to keep this box. It's very official, don't you think? It really is. Preference of votes is one of its defining characteristics. That's why the voting boxes are so grand. Well, I'm going to vote. Short name of one of the papers on the table, the slips into the voting box. Once it was officially finished, we decided to stay until 6 o'clock. In the end, not a single person came. So you'd be here? Let's eat in the courtyard. I'll make tea. Thanks, I didn't even know you had a courtyard here. Yes, you do. I showed the way to the society room, so I didn't know the building way out yet. Maria Hall is shaped like a pentagon. We decided to do a diagram in the air. Upstairs are the White Lily and Red Rose Society rooms. Let's always recap yesterday. You need to remember if it's the right or left room. Because yesterday was on the right or left. I actually remember.
左。こう覚えれば覚えやすいわよ。ユリはフランス語でリス。バラはローズ。ところで、英語の左は
The entire reason is Lily and Rose is for left and right. That's the entire reason for Lily and Rose. That's the whole reason right there. The left. Here's what you remember. The word Lily starts with an L. So which side is Lily on? Left?
そして右はライト。左ヒラメの右カレーみたいなものかしらね。
Right, and Rose is right. So just remember the first letter of the words. I'm probably gonna forget and it's gonna come back to bite you later, but now's not the time for this. Got it, I understand.
他に倉庫と談話室、それから生徒会の部屋があるわ。
Also,
あまり用もないでしょうけどね。
it's also the storage room, the lounge, and the student council room. Though you wonder much business there. Oh, it's a really nice place. It gets so much sun.
今日は天気もいいし、それでマリア館にお誘いしたというわけよ。
It's really so nice. I thought we would spend the day in Maria Hall. The two tables around giving our courtyard a very relaxing aura. We decided to move to the kitchenette while I waited at the table. Inside I noticed someone through the window. They were passing through the hall facing me, so I waved.
ごきげんよう。マサヤ様お一人ですか？
Salutations, I brought myself Sama. No, I'm here with Yusei-san. She's in the kitchenette right now.
そうですか。ならちょうどよかった。
Let's see, that's ideal. What? She didn't actually answer me, but turned her face away and closed her eyes. I took a surreptitious glance at her profile. The two times were beautiful too. Perhaps because she did not wear her emotions openly, she had a beauty like a porcelain doll. This really is a school filled with beauties. I thought about it, that was maybe the thing that made me most glad to be here.
あら、リツコ。あなたもお茶をいかが？
Oh, Ritsuko, does tea as well?
いえ。リセ様、白百合会会頭就任おめでとうございます。
No, thank you, Risa-sama. I'm going to win the leadership of the Society.
何よ、改まって。
What's such formality?
実は。
The truth is... She had a moment, turning her eyes to the entrance. There's another student coming towards us.
リツコ、もう挨拶は済んで。
Mitsuko, have you made a traditional greeting?
今からです。
I'm about to.
美月さん。
Mitsuko stood off to the side just to make it clear she would not be joining us for tea.
挨拶ってなんだか本当に改まっているけど。
Traditional greeting? But it did seem a bit overly formal, but...
ベニバラ会の会頭に私が就任することになったのです。
Hey, just a wish of the Red Rose Society.
え？
What? Huh? This time said the association didn't decide on the leaders during the third term. That the new head of the Red Rose would be Mitsuki-san.
どういうことかしら。
How did this happen?
1年生だからと会頭になれない規則はないわ。
Don't say the first year can't be a society president.
そういうことを言っているのではなくてよ。だって美月さん、あなたでしょ、会頭は。
This is what I'm saying, of course, Mitsuki-san. I thought you would be a society leader.
予定が変わったの。
The plans changed.
どういうこ
What's going on?
と？わからないの？それゆでこうよ。
I don't know. Soy de Ejo.
本来であれば、マサヤさん、あなたなど誰からも相手にされず、居場所のない気持ちを味わうところだったのよ。
Sasan, under no circumstances, no one will associate with you here, and you would not be welcome anywhere you go. Huh? Those are sad to be attacked that way so suddenly.
それが曲がりなりにも穏便に住んでいるのは、マサヤさん、あなたを連れてきたのはリセさんだから。
You chose Stephen's Nest is because it was his son who brought you here.
それだけ彼女は一目置かれ
That's how people respect her. Oh well. So the person who brought me here was a VIP, so I was riding her coattails in a way.
そんな評価の仕方は馬鹿げているわ。誰がどう言ったかなんて関係ない。本人が彼と接してどう思うか、それが。
So much free to judge people. Doesn't matter what anyone says. Everyone should judge them and decide for themselves.
みんながあなたのように振る舞えるわけではないのよ。
Everyone conducts themselves the way you do, you know. Regrettable conversation in class, you reached a gasp.
影響力は決して無視できないわ。その最たる存在がラトゥートスールでしょ。
Category influence. The only person above you in that regard would be La Torte Soeur. So if we can get this town's president on our side, then we're golden. Okay.
美月さんは変わったわ。昔はそんなこと言ったりしなかった。
You changed, Yuko-san. Never said something like that before.
私のことはどうだっていいでしょ。
There's neither here nor there. As with shades of the anger she had shown, she turned her eyes away.
それで、何の話だったかしら。ああ、そう、律子の就任の話ね。
Well then, what were we discussing? That's right, we discussed his inauguration.
今回、アソシアションはいつになく重い責任を負っているわ。昨日理事長がおっしゃっていたように。
So she's in this year, bear an unprecedented responsibility, as the chairwoman said the other day.
グランデボートを単なる人気投票ではない、学園の未来を決するのにふさわしいものにしなければならない。
Grandpa cannot really popularity contest. The student body was the proper decision for the future of the school.
であれば、こちらも相応のリーダーを立てるべきと考えたの。
So everyone else in the middle side is biased? Well, I guess it's understandable. In that case, we decided it would be best to propose a more suitable leader.
LAP のはソレイユデコールにも負けない一名だわ。そうではなくて。
Belpie is really talented to compete with even with Soleil de Cole, don't you think? None of us can answer her. Even Sakai herself cast her eyes downwards, merely enduring it.
それで、私は身を引いたというわけ。
That's why I drew myself from the running.
そんなの。
That's...
何よ。もしも同情しようというのなら、お断りよ。自分の意思でしたことなのだから。
Love it. I won't have your pity, if that's what you're offering. I chose this of my own free will.
言っておくけどね、リセさん。それにあなた。
Something I have to say to Yusa-san and to you. She pointed her finger sharply at my face.
私は男子が入るのなんか大反対なの。全く冗談じゃないわ。番宣部は女子校なのよ。何を考えているのよ。
Swallow your pride. Just swallow your pride. Just swallow it. It doesn't matter. When push comes to shove, swallow your pride and do what needs to be done. I fully get sending boys here. This is not a joke. Besides, this is a girls' school. It's a ridiculous suggestion. Well... Susan's words were entirely natural.
じゃあ、私からはそれだけ。失礼。
What's I to say? Excuse me.
私は正直どうかと思ったのですが。
If I made it perfectly honest.
何が？
What is it?
美月様が言ったように、回答に学年による規定はありません。ですが。
Susan was correct, but there was no restriction on society at grade level. However,
慣習や不分率というものはあります。きっと前例はないはずです。なのに私が就任してしまって。
there are customs and written rules. A beef is without precedent, and yet they elected me.
律子も相変わらずお堅いわ。
You might be a stick for rules that way, Ritsuko.
また、学年を抜きにしても、私などがという気持ちは確かにありました。
Use some aid aside to put Terry unworthy of the position. What? Ritsuko-san, you're so beautiful.
何を言っているんですか?
What did you just say? Don't get mad at me. I just tell like it is. Uh oh, they're both glaring at me. I mean, that's a big part of leadership, right?
そういうことです。ただその点に関してはできる限りサポートするとお姉様方は請け負ってくださいました。
It is, but with regard to that point, my big sisters have all agreed to be there for support.
いずれにしろ回答の選出は役員のご選によるものとこちらははっきり明記されています。
It has been made clear to me that the side members were in agreement about the decision.
であれば私に疑悩はありません。
That's why I did not object. The way she spoke, Rizuku-chan seemed like a person who liked to follow the rules. She's definitely a stickler that way.
昨日言っていたけれど律子は変革には反対なのよね。
You said that you were against reform, Rizuko. I am.
じゃあ今日からはれっきとしたライバルだわ。お手柔らかに頼むわよ。
Today we become official rivals. Hoping this is amiable. That's why. That's why. I shook hands and felt like I had seen Mitsuko-chan smile for the first time. But certainly this was due to Rita-chan's welcoming attitude.
美味しい。ちょっと冷めてしまったけれど、やっぱり紅茶はオートナン&メイソンに限るわね。
Delicious. It's a bit cold, but surely Fortnum and Mason is the only black tea worth drinking. And not too much tea. So no. Fortnum?
あら、ご存知ない？
You don't know them? No, nobody ever has the Nito kind that comes in bags.
ティーバッグ？カバンがどうだというの？
Bags? Do you mean satchels? What? What? The Japanese was as vast as the canyon. The Grand Canyon. Lengthwise. Oh, nothing. Ah!
どうかした？
Well, what is it? Nothing. It's just really, really good. Team Cup was dark indigo. I'd never seen anything like it before. Even at first glance, it was clearly nothing like the black tea I had before, in taste and in smell.
あなたって何でも美味しそうに食べるから見ていて気持ちがいいわ。
So did you see you eating so happily? Huh. Like I could have doubted this before after all. She's not want to mix this of single and time with milk. Brought the cup to my lips again. So good. I can't remember what we were talking about before.
それで今日はちょっと作戦会議と行きたいと思ったの。
Well, today I'd like to have a small strategy meeting. Strategy meeting?
あ、その前に確かアソシアシオについてまだきちんと説明していなかったわね。
Before that, though, I don't believe we gave you proper association to the association, have I? Right.
じゃあ先にそちらから話の順番として生徒会からまず触れますけれど、こちらは多分よそ様とそう変わりはないと思うわ。
Don't do that first. I should play student council to start with, but I believe that should be similar to other schools.
学校運営の学生側による執行機関、普通そうでしょ？
They typically serve the executive body for the school policy at the student level. Is that correct? Yeah? It cut our lunchtime in half. Our days got shorter, but we had only half-time lunch. I only had to eat half I was able to, and I didn't eat much food in the first place. So I started bringing my own lunch at that point. School lunch I just can't stomach it anymore. It used to be, but I can't now. Yeah, it's been a long time, but whatever. In other words, they made sure that things got done. I never served as a student council or a committee in school, so I don't know about their inner workings. But maybe they're involved in the sports and culture festivals. Yep.
同時に議決機関を兼ねている場合も多いと思うけど、番宣部ではそうではないの。
We sometimes legislative function as well, but that's not the case of SNS.
昨日も言ったように何かと投票を行うのだけど、その結果がすなわち議決と言えるわ。
We heard yesterday as a vote, but in a way it is a legislative process.
つまり番宣部においては議決機関と執行機関が明確に分離されている。そこでアソシアシオの役割だけど。
This is business, the executive and the legislative bodies are clearly separated. This is where the association comes in.
最も重要なの 票を管理監督するというものなの。
The most important duty is to oversee the holding of votes. In other words, you have a lot of votes to decide resolution.
そう。ただ日常的な投票はそれでいいとして、グランデボートはちょっと困ったことになってしまうわね。
Correct. She's one enough for votes on daily matters, but the grandpa was something rather different.
というのは、立候補者はアソシアションの回答なのだから、それでは不正の余地が大ありだわ。
Let's do the candidates are the heads of both associations. There would be a great deal of room for foul play. Got it.
そこで白百合会と紅バラ会が相互に監視するという構図になっているの。
Because of that, the way we know society is directed both in tandem. Also, like a lot of trouble to go through, but it's due to the kind of school that business was, after all.
戦艦みたいなことがメインのお仕事だけど、実際は生徒会のお手伝いもしますけどね。
Administration of elections is their main duty, but in reality, they assist student council as well.
だいたいそんなところですけど、何か質問とかは？
Any questions regarding these points? I'm good.
じゃあ作戦会議といきましょう。議題は他でもないわ。欠けてしまった役員をどうするか。
Let's just discuss strategy. First on our agenda are rock committee members. Yeah. How about Ritsuko-chan? She seemed interested in me. For some reason.
もちろん弱気になっているわけではなくてよ。ただ現実問題として人手が乏しいのは痛手ではあるから。
Naturally, I have that lost heart, but we must accept that the lack of staff will hurt us greatly in the fight to come.
マサヤさんは白百合会の部屋にノートパソコンがあったことには気がついて。
So this is the Black House White Society's room? Yeah. I may have devoured someone.
アソシアションはホームページも持っているの。インターネットではなく学内ネット上ですけれど。
You should never get your laptop. I'll get a virus on it, you'll never know how to get rid of it. Okay, I've done it with me almost everywhere I go. It's not hard to put anything on any computer. Here's usually have homepage as well. They're not on the internet, but you can access them from the school network.
それの更新作業とか、まあいろいろあるから人手は大いに越したことはないというわけ。
The radio maintenance requires a large staff as well. I see.
ましてや今年は世論を喚起していかないといけないわけだし。
What's more, we'll try to programs as much as we can. Can I have someone substitute?
役員になるには選挙を得ないといけないから。
One must vote and be a member. Oh, I see.
そしてきっと選挙のやり直しは認められないでしょうね。
So the re-election would not be allowed. We sat in silence for a few minutes. Who's gonna find how to get them to come back?
そうね。
You're right. Took a sip from her cup and turned it to her saucer, then paused.
正直自信はないけど、やってみる前から諦めるわけにはいかないわね。一人一人当たってみるわ。
I have little confidence, but we can't give up without trying. We'll speak to each of them individually.
じゃあそれはそれとして、マサヤさんはなるべく交流の輪を広げるようにしてもらえるかしら。
Misa, will you expand your social circle, Masaya-san? Yeah.
プルミエールジャッジメントを通過するには、何よりまずあなた自身を知ってもらう必要があるわけだから。
In order to pass superior judgment, more than anything, they will need to know you as a person after all.
大丈夫。マサヤさんならきっとみんなに受け入れられるわよ。
Don't worry, there's nothing that will set you, Masaya-san. Yeah, do our best to make sure that happens. Yeah, it's not April 11th. In game, it's January 4th over here.